even had a feeling, call it a hint, that her new friend Dicey would be able to open that door for her. All it would take would be a roll, or two. And that feeling was correct.
Look, it's that ghost again.
Yes, I was just going to say that. But what did it want? Did you hear? The new moon is finished. It is when it comes to the new moon, I'm of two minds. And they both love it.
Oi, dai da! Of het het mooie tadeelde. Tayoga! Moet de dansnike. Ons de baaiende. Baaiendo. Moet daar geten. Baaiende.
Good morning, world! It's a beautiful day, my favorite kind.
Any second now. Oh, curse it too. Though I suppose you can't have the sweet without the sour. Attention to town. Now hear this.
The Queen is rolled or two. I repeat, the Queen is rolled two.
Her will is now manifest. Long may she reign. Random rules.
Oh, a two! What a delightful...
Way to make a perfectly awful day even worse. Another dreary day, everyone. Just muddle through this horrid life until death finally claims us.
You don't belong here. You don't belong here. Oi, what are you looking at? No, I did. We've got enough problems here without strange weirdos wandering around town. You are. I seen you when the dice got rolled. You didn't change a bit. That tells us you're not from Two Town. I reckon, and you don't believe.
It seemed to even that there were two sides to every story, especially here in Two Town, where even the residents seemed to be of two minds.
Ho ho, hey! I've got cards to trade. Cards, cards, I got cards here, the greatest cards in the land, from my body to your hands. The very same. Why, I've got the best cards in all of Two Town, only for the most discerning of customers. Oh, I can tell you've got an eye for cards. Always terrific to meet another connoisseur. Manny Dex, at your service. Naturally! You know, I've often been heard to remark that life is like cards. It's not so much the cards you've got, but how you play them, yeah? Plus, life is also small, cheap, and random, and yet utterly enchanting. All like cards, isn't it? Now listen, since you're a fellow connoisseur, and since business is slow, I'm gonna do you a solid, mate. Old Manny Dex is gonna give you a lovely binder to hold your cards in, on the house. We'll just need to teach you how to use it. Now then, what with that shiny new binder with all those blank pages in it, you're probably in the market for some new cards, eh? Well, good news! It just so happens I've got the greatest cards in the land from my body to your hands, ha ha! And at the best prices too. oi, Medidex here, Oi, Medidex here, card enthusiast and living store at your service. Been dealt a bad hand, have you?
Even was beginning to learn a lot about this new part of Random, but not, unfortunately, how to escape it. The door was locked. Perhaps someone nearby was in possession of a key.
Have you seen the Upside Downtown? I'm building it. The flipped city in the sky. You can't miss it. It's not just me, of course. Lots of construction jobs up there. That whole site was designed by Her Royal Highness, the Queen. It's the ultimate expression of Two Town. Name's Smokey, by the way. Is that what you think we are? A city full of evil twins? Well, we're not. We're a city of halves, and every half is divided differently. Some down the middle, some across the side, some with little sections here and there that add together to half. Everyone is different. Some call the Upside Downtown a mere distraction, a minor obsession of the Queen designed simply to keep us all busy. You know what those people are called? Ha! Good one. No, they're traitors. They're obviously traitors. It's the ultimate expression of Two Town, what it was always meant to be. Two cities in one.
It was the Queen's Royal Robot Guards. She had to think fast. She had to roll the dice.
Hey, you. Come here a tick. Just want to ask you a few questions, love. Like about who you're with. That six-sided fellow by your side. Tell me about him. That ain't no dog. I think you got one of them dice by your side. See, most people wouldn't recognize them no more. They've been extinct for so long. Banned by the Queen. And she's got a terrifying black one. The only one left in all the land. Or so she thinks. I'm sure you don't. Having a dice is treason, after all. Be careful out there, love. There might not be many of us left who know what you're up to. But you can't fool everyone all of the time. See you around, kid. So, it does speak. And with the ancient dice tongue. How intriguing. Ooh. So polite. So stoic. The Queen will like that.
I don't know, Dicey. But I didn't like her one bit. Dicey, come on! There! Dicey!
Hi, kid. You want crispy twigs? To answer your question, yes, business is slow.
Who wants some super juice? I got super juice here.
Come on, Dicey!
2 flavors of super juice. You know you've got to have it.
Hey, kid.
You want a free
I'm selling
sample of
crispy
super
twigs
juice?
here.
Too
Crispy
bad.
twigs to try.
Sock 2 packs, one for each of you. It's the perfect pair. The perfect pair. Cellar Street Socks. Get your socks here.
Get your pre-chewed food here, smooth and silky. Food's not nice unless it's been chewed twice.
You're the boy, eh?
Oh.
I need inspiration. I'd trade my Gubblegregor for a flash of genius. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. My art is the art of Say, you wouldn't be willing to trade for that costume your friend is wearing, are you?
That's for sale. Who wants a new...
Nah, never mind. Whatever he's dressed up as, it's too close to a dice. No market for dice costumes. They're just as illegal. If you ever have anything to trade, you'll come see me, right? Especially something on you. And maybe I'll offer you something amazing.
Fat spiders, very popular pet label. I don't ask why, I just sell them. Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
I got a 50% off sale. That's twice as cheap as normal. My stock is twice as good as the competition. And they've recently made their stock twice as good. So, mine is twice as good.
Get your fresh
Come dice costume, kid. Careful, get your food here. The heart of Two Town was even greater and bigger and scarier than in the most outlandish stories she'd heard the Junkers tell in Onecroft.
Hi, I'm Harry Twofold.
That's a spiffy dice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Help! I'm being attacked by robots! saved my bacon there, kid. Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a Gubblegregor. That'll be just the thing I need to Gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know? You don't know what a Gubblegregor is? Ah, forget it then, kid. But do come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
Dice, come on!
Hi! Hello! Indubitably, we're twins. We finish each other's sentences. We double each other's happiness. We share each other's husbands. We multiply each other's... Wait, what? What? You said we share each other's husbands. Yep, I don't. You've been kissing my husband? Oh my god! Two-timer! It's double the fun! Please excuse us. We need to talk about this. Sorry.
I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second Two-Town.
And I can't stand them. I hate that stupid thing. It's a huge mistake. Sorry, you must have...
By which I mean, it rules! Yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. But one thing will always remain consistent. My love for the Upside Down Town.
I hate it.
Brilliant in both conception...
Disaster in waiting.
Make everyone happy.
To die one day, so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Down Town. Okay.
And depressing.
Day!
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
What's a dice?
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Hello! Can I interest you in a potion? Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customer. You're not from... You must feel...
It would be logical to give her a summary of the...
I was getting to that. It would be
even though it has its not
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality. though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days. Ah, a keen question suggesting a logical...
But as you can see,
In that some...
and some of us want to...
Also, I am working on a potion to decide this one.
Yes, a potion which will be...
You misspoke. Has anyone could...
You know what?
Precious... An emotion...
You two in...
we have a few moments of privacy. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish. I can barely hear you. I require loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my... I assure you it makes no difference to them. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said... Farewell!
He's gone, yeah? No, he's gone. Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on, I need it. Perfect! Oh!
Oh, I'm gonna... Up my sleeve, in my chest,
And lo,
up my nose,
did the number two come to random,
everywhere.
and
Let's try.
lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number two inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And lo, did the Queen bless us with not one, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach?
Behold, the door to 3 Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Evan would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
as though Dicey was affecting
Here
a
comes
giant
more
board
treasure.
game.
There's a slow bubble. There's a slow time bubble in the ball game. The game? We shall soon find out.
open until Dicey had a third pip. Which was good, because it saved me from having to repeat myself. Again, that door won't open unless Dicey has a third pip, which he does not. The door would never open unless maybe, just maybe, Dicey could somehow get a third pip in this town. The door was closed and would remain so until Dicey could roll a 3. There simply wasn't any way around that, and that's final.
A dice! Child! Yeah, you, child! I believe we can be useful to each other. Not in a direct way, but there is. You see, right, a good act, child. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long. And if these rumors were true, the folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as... I believe someone like yours, hypothetically... Well, I'd be interested. And I'd make it worth your while. Well, I've told you all I can. Except that I've heard whispers that someone... And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade and then you give it to me. And I...
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister. I'm coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one? My
let him go. That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, or
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't... And not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for... not like that. Anyway, so... the Civil War and freedom? But enough about that. You are new. I could... yeah, absolutely. We'd all be in... So, be careful with that, too. Oh, random is...
Even decide.
Some of you can't hear that, can't you? That noise! It's those dang... Oh, you'll help me with... Thank which, please do. You dang little blue critter! Thank you, little one.
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet?
It's...
I got words for... My rarest word. What do you have to offer in trade? Let's hear it. Why? 7, 8, 9? Oh, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, keep that joke. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. I like the amount of Y's in that word, but 3 or more planets. I think that's a part. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening. Isom? It sounds like you're putting something in. Gross! No thanks. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth. Oh, this is a... Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament. Close. Oblectament. It means, for example, learning adlubes. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well. Who wants to buy a word? I got plenty. When you're looking for a good home here, it means wanting to stay in bed.
Okay, have a nice
and depressing
day.
Don't fool.
That's dinner for two.
Dice once in whispers. Never have I seen such an accurate costume.
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. Oh, I've heard that before. It's a common phrase and common thing. No trade. Not you wouldn't have a word? Now that's Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic. Perfect. We have a deal. Great, kid.
Kid, I got what all kids crave. Ready-made twigs. The crispiest in town.
Shrug! Get your fresh shrug! Straight out of the tube! That's dinner for two!
Please, trade the Gubblegregor to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from forget it, it's not important. But this has got to be the rarest thing.
I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on Bucolic right now if you're interested.
You have the ingredient! Remember, you did say you'd give them to... Perfect! It's just... You know what? It's so quiet without... It's funny. Thank you again. You'll come back to... You even start to miss logic.
By the cup. Or rather, it was a dice. I want to say thank you, child. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found it was the Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice. And so she waged war on them. When she finds out there's still a dice and still a wielder, well, it's not a threat, little one. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me. There are some... the valley... Goodbye, child. Take care and... random rule.
Ah, even. How goes the quest for my eyes? Oh. I haven't seen them. The nanny. She's... Anytime.
Low down there. That I am. Well, one of them at least.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's Eye.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs? Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step...
It's so beautiful, the upside down town. A shining city in the sky.
Yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this Upside Downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down, Even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here, Even. Our personalities becoming personified. That I don't know how to fix this town, Even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first pass... Okay, I think that warded... What? Oh, well, he... Oh, it'll be glorious. Right. Everyone being added... Oh, no, I'm a... Oh, I wish it were that, but I'm simply not a... Yeah. I'm afraid not even. Well, if you...
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... I was about to say that. That's my rhyme. You're very rude to point out my struggle as... Stop interrupting me, I almost had it! Ah! Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my... Yes, I was about... You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own... Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. What do you... Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you? Good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going. There, you see? My rhyme. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know, you wish. Competent. Here's my offer. Take it or leave. You are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are... parallel to each other. Cooked. I was the...
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction line of employment. Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Papo's Wild Circus, the woman with 3 personalities. Miss? I could use that word. A good night's sleep is every evening's prize. Sleep twice as well when you wear sleeping eyes. Sleeping eyes? Yeah, I like the sound of that. going according to plan. Actually, I'm Town's greatest. As they're doing the hier Polizism Teile voor Doitel hij gets tof door Kees Bla Fulgetof Delvo Polizism hij gets Kees Fulgebla Tof Doi Kees door voor Tof Teile Delvo hij gets Polizism Tof Delvo Kees Fulgebla Doi Tof Del Teile door voor Kees voor Tof Top je boyra. Was Wolf as Pungens as Boyra.
my disgrace! I was pinned down by those vile machines. But even, huh? Big, what brings you up here? But I got a life here. That's him. Well, I got sent here and... Oh, I know. I just want to go. And now... Oh, please.
Listen to Crooner Hairy Harry's new double-length record. Inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album. Crew. That's a nice poetic word.
My workers are building at a terrific rate. If you ask me, I think that's great. It's nice to see them finally pulling their body mass, metaphorically.
A feast for the senses, a balm for the body, a spiritual bouquet? You simply have to try Crazy Cryptids Chopped Cheese Bloob. Now half price every second Tuesday. Huh. Spiritual bouquet. It's a nice turn of phrase.
There. Even had all the materials she needed to face Royum in a battle of rhymes.
Game Master,
she have the skill? Well, there was only one way to find out. She wasn't sure if she was ready, but on the other hand, she wasn't at all.
This is it, even. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. So, you want to try this again? Very well. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, we shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from Two Towns. Yes, and we shall be made minions of the moon to look forward to everything the mayor doth. Yes, there's no rule that says a poem can't talk up the poet's Well done. And we shall always swear by the 2 moons, for they change each day. The Upside Down Town is the only place that offers such a... Such perf. I think I have it, yes. Well done, little poet. You have earned yourself quite a boon. Oh, I am constantly growing, building my body to become a real being. Poetry, on the other hand, is... Oh, but of course, I promise you I will dig into that matter. Meanwhile, I grant you access to the second moon's staging grounds. Few have ever had the good fortune to tread on that hallowed ground. Go there, admire it, and... Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction line of employment.
Beautiful, I guess, in its own sort of strange way.
I've got a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me... well, everywhere. Let's trade.